The push-up is an amazing exercise. It's convenient, works a ton of important muscles, and makes you feel pretty darn accomplished. That's why learning how to do push-ups is among the top goals many exercisers have on their lists. But let's be honest, the push-up can be an intimidating exercise, especially if your upper body strength is not as developed as your lower body strength. Plus, lots of people might have unwelcome flashbacks to gym class in school, where push-ups played a top role in the physical fitness tests many students had to perform. If you tended to have difficulty with the push-up as a kid, you may continue to perceive the exercise as something daunting even as your fitness has progressed. Mastering the push-up, though, can be a game changer for your fitness routine, both because of the confidence it imparts and the solid strength foundation it gives you. Here's what you need to know about how to do push-ups so you can get started. What are the types of push-ups? One of the great things about push-ups is that there are a lot of different varieties you can try, meaning whatever fitness level you're at, chances are pretty good that you'll find a push-up variation that works for you. Elevating your hands or feet can make the push-up feel easier or harder, respectively, than a traditional push-up. Stopping at the bottom of a push-up, which breaks the momentum of the move, can also crank up the difficulty too. Here's how to do some of those variations. 1. Hands elevated push-up. Place your hands shoulder-width apart on a low box, a chair, or a table and assume a high plank position with your feet, knees, hips, and shoulders in a straight line. Brace your core and keep your elbows tucked in close to the sides of your torso. This is the starting position. Bend your elbows and pull shoulder blades together to lower your chest to the box. Press through your palms to straighten your arms back to starting position. This is 1 rep. 2. Push-up. Start in a high plank with your palms flat, hands shoulder-width apart, shoulders stacked directly above your wrists, legs extended behind you, and your core and glutes engaged. Bend your elbows and lower your chest to the floor. Push through the palms of your hands to straighten your arms. This is 1 rep. 3. Dead stop push-up. Start in a high plank with your palms flat, hands shoulder-width apart, shoulders stacked directly above your wrists, legs extended behind you, and your core and glutes engaged. Bend your elbows and lower your chest to the floor. When your chest hits the floor, raise your hands up so your chest is resting on the floor. Place your hands back down and push through the palms of your hands to straighten your arms. This is 1 rep. 4. Decline push-up. Place your toes on a box, bench, or step. Then get into a high plank with your palms flat. Hands shoulder-width apart, shoulders stacked directly above your wrists, core and glutes engaged. Bend your elbows and lower your chest to the floor. Push through the palms of your hands to straighten your arms. That's 1 rep. Here are some common push-up mistakes to try to avoid. While the push-up is a great upper body exercise, doing them incorrectly can make them less effective and may even lead to injury. Pack says that the form problem she notices most is that people have a hard time keeping their lower backs flat, i.e. not letting their hips sag or their back arch. This happens when your core isn't properly engaged and it ends up making push-ups feel even harder. Plus, you won't be getting all the core strengthening benefits of the move if you're not keeping your muscles engaged throughout. If this is something you notice happening in your push-ups, Pack says that practicing engaging your core and tucking your pelvis will help. We'll have people stand up and place their hands on their hips and stick their butt out and arch their back. Then, we tell them to do the opposite. Tilt their hips under and flatten their back. That's the position you want to stay in for push-ups. Over time, you'll learn to get your body into the right position and start to get used to what proper form feels like.